It was always going to be an uphill task battling the mountain, but Prince Oberyn did a pretty good job. But the question here today is, who would have been the better option? Him or Bronn? Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. It's a Game of Thrones Season 4 theory. Since one of these guys actually fought the mountain, how about we get into it with him? So Prince Oberyn, right? That's who essentially the big man had to choose. Beggars couldn't be choosers in the case of Tyrion Lannister. Obviously, Bronn actually turned it down. So, he was snookered. But we're looking at it from the perspective of not doing that. Prince Oberyn stepped up to be Tyrion Lannister's knight in shining armour. And if we're being brutally honest with it, folks, that's exactly what he did. He stepped up to task. If we look at the fight, Prince Oberyn delivered a masterclass, an absolute masterclass. You can't even turn around and spin it, folks. It was an absolute faultless performance until the last couple of seconds. Buries the guy, slicing at his heels, his Achilles, every part of the mountain, gets him down, but then he makes a brutal mistake, taunting a wee bit, also demanding the truth about his sister and his niece and nephews, about what happened to them, demanding that the mountain reveal that Tywin was behind it. And of course, what happens is he gets tripped by the mountain and killed. So, what we can look at here is Prince Oberyn literally defeated the mountain, right? Because the mountain was incapacitated by this fight, and we've seen at the end of Season 4 he had to get that magic potion shit, right?
Oh, I don't think we can give him the milk of the poppy, sir. I don't know if that's alright.
Well, they did that. That happens. Brilliant, right? Then, we've got to look at Bronn, right? Or Bran. But is it Bronn or Bran? No, Bran Stark. This is Bronn. There's a lot of like Tywin, Tyrion, there's a lot of names that just fucking sound pretty similar. So the question is, would Bronn have took it a step further? And would he have defeated the mountain? Gotta weigh it up, right? I think if he gets into the exact same situation as Prince Oberyn, he kills the mountain. Because he's got no previous history to do with his family and his niece and nephews, right? But let's just say his sister died in the exact same way and he wanted to avenge, right? I don't think he hums and has and wants definitive proof about who actually gave the order, because the fact of the matter is this, folks, he would know, right, that it was Tywin that gave it. Obviously, Oberyn wanted the mountain to reveal all these details, right? There and then, it's like a way to like get one over on Tywin, but Prince Oberyn could have killed the mountain and lived a very happy life, and also got one over on Tywin because, of course, he wanted the mountain. I mean, the mountain is like not his right hand man, but is essential killer at the end of the day, man. He is the guy that will kill people for Tywin. That's the whole reason we're here. But for me, Bronn. Sorry, man, it's fucking Bronn. For me, Bronn would have just fucking cut the mountain's head off, or stabbed him through the heart, or stabbed him through the head, whatever you want to call it. But the problem for me is, I don't think he gets to the mountain on the deck. I think he would have put up a valiant effort and a valiant fight, but when push comes to shove, I think he would have came up short. I mean, the fight, I think it's one of the best scenes I've seen in television history in terms of like a one-on-one duel. It doesn't last too long because, I mean, that would be taking the piss. It's quite quick in that regard, but that's the way they were back in the day. I mean, no one's sitting pretending they weren't. So for me, I think Prince Oberyn was the best call. But if Tyrion was presented with the option for both of them right before the fight, and he was willing to fight for Tyrion for a second time, I actually think he would have went with Bronn. Because if we're being honest, Prince Oberyn to that point, it was kind of just a reputation. Tyrion obviously hadn't seen him firsthand, didn't really know what he was capable of. I mean, I guess the added incentive that he would obviously want to win the fight because, well, A, because your life's on the line, but also B, he wanted to avenge his sister. There was a whole host of different reasons why Prince Oberyn wanted to win, and he almost did, folks, but he sadly lost. So yeah, leave your thoughts down below. Who do you think was the better option? But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and Peace.